Hey everyone, it's Deku. So welcome to a complete and detailed guide about Xiao. As you know guys that 4.4 banner is coming up. So in this video we are going to talk about Xiao because Xiao getting a rerun soon. So I covered why Xiao is strong and his favorite teams and showcase of his in this video. So I am going to cover everything you need to know how to play him and build him so efficiently, covering best weapon and build team, constellation, playstyle, and everything else that you may need to know about it. So I'm going to my best to cover everything in this video. So don't forget like and subscribe and do share this video. So let's get back to the video. So let's talk about Xiao kit and it's surprisingly straightforward. Let's break it down. So you can see normal attack look like this and charge normal attack will be look like this and plunge normal attack look like this. So let's talk about his elemental skill. It's a dash that deal with animal damage and can pass through most enemy. It generates 3 particles and 2 charges. However, in terms of energy generation, it's not that great. Consider it only return 1 charge every 10 seconds, not both. Also, keep in mind that the particles take moment to reach out. So if your burst is ready, you can use that and then immediately follow up with the burst. So ensure that energy goes into the over not getting the overcapping. Okay, let's talk about its burst. It costs 70 energy. So so his damage getting multiply while converting to animal damage. While in burst mode, he can perform a high jump, allow for spamming plunge attacks. There are two types of plunge damage based off the height. Height is higher and height is lower. Aiming for higher plunge since they have much better multiplier, so waiting for a bit longer for higher plunge because it worked for increasing damage. So it's important to note that Xiao burst doesn't deal damage by itself. So keep in mind that its noblesse and emblem won't work for Xiao. Enhance the existing skill to burst last about 15 seconds with an 18-second minimum cooldown, giving you time to rotate through your supporting character. His passive increase damage the longer he in burst mode, and second passive puts skill when use the 3 stack. However, the second passive might not be incredibly useful in some situations, so keep it in mind. So let's talk about Xiao based artifact set. It will be 4-piece Vermilion hereafter or 4-piece Desert Pavilion or 2-piece Desert Pavilion plus very decent. So that will be applicable for Xiao. So let's talk about Xiao talent priorities. So you need to first level up the burst attack, then normal attack, then E skill. In that way, you need to upgrade it. So let's talk about best weapon for Xiao. Free to play or its own or 5-star. So when it's come to weapon, if you are playing as a free to play or you haven't managed to get any 5-star weapon, your top choice will be White Tassel. However, it's important notes that you can give Jet Spear to him. It's Xiao signature weapon. So far, it's so good. Okay, it's superior choice. Beside that, you can give Staff of Homa its foot of signature weapon, or you can give him a death match. You can get death match in Battle Pass or Black Cliff Bowl. You can purchase it from store. And last and least, that already I told it, White Tassel. It 3-star weapon, still it's considered it for style, its best one. So let's talk about best constellation about Sio. It's cruel to understand what each of them are actually doing. So while some may appear is good way, in reality many offer minimal practical value. Let's go talk about them. Okay, let's go for C1 Constellation. It's grant a extra dash, provide additional damage and energy. However, its cooldown is not independent. Okay, so it's require total 30 seconds to regain all three dashes. That make most useful at beginning, but it's not that great. Okay, so let's talk about Constellation 2. It boosts Sio off-field energy recharge by 25. That issue is that it's offer a relatively low amount of energy recharge, and since he is not one of the collecting particles, his share of energy is really low. You can say this constellation may not be worth after investment. Constellation 2. Let's talk about Constellation 3. Its level of Sio skill by 3 level. Let's talk about Constellation 4. It's considered it's not worthy at all. So let's talk about Constellation 5. Increase burst level at by 3. Okay, it's quite good. But let's talk about Constellation 6. This one stand a good upgrade when Sayo hit 2 enemy with a planche attack. During his burst, he regain 1 elemental skill charge for next second. Since his skill doesn't consume a charge, you can dash 2 and 3 times between each plunge. It's quite great. Okay, it's quite great C6. So you need to consider, like, if you want Constellation, you go for Constellation, go for either C1 or C6. I can definitely say that it's not recommended to invest in his constellation at most. Okay, so keep it in mind. Let's talk about Sio recommended artifact main stats, and those are: you need either attack sense and obviously attack sense, or in goblet you need animo damage goblet and attack sense. I consider you go for animo damage goblets. In case of circulate, you need either quick rate or quick damage for those artifact main stats recommended. So keep in mind those what you need: sands, goblet and circulate in this order. So let's talk about Sio best team. So first of all, we can go for duo animo team. One is Zhongli, Sucrose, Benny and Sio. Second one is duo animo and duo pyro. Farujan and Jangling and Benny and Sio again. Third one is triple animo character: Sanyung, Farujan and Yalan. Those things you can play with it. So let's showcase about Sao. As you see, I got Sao and I will be using Sao in Abyss with this team. So let's see how Sao is working Abyss.
welcome here.
Wind strike. Useless. One with nature.
Let's light it up.
Gather! This is order.
The wind knows me.
Is that all you've got? Now you're testing my patience. Stabilize!
Don't let away.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Everybody stand.
Disappear. Here. Worthless. Into the wind.
Absorption test.
Is this retribution?
You are not welcome here. Let's end this now. Stabilize. Is that all you've got? Gather.
As one with wind and
Now
cloud.
you're testing my
Teamwork
patience.
is dreamwork.
Disappear. Here. Worthless.
Will.
Here. Useless.
So lastly, I can say it's all done. I tell everything all you need to know about Xiao, and I will say that you need to consider getting a two-piece piece for Xiao, and don't forget Animo Goblet. So Xiao stands an incredible potential damage dealer. However, its growth is limited due to lack of essential and accessible animo shared in this game. So he remains its great option while it's challenging to level him and entirely F2P friendly, dedicated to players who still expectably significant value from Xiao. His ability to utilize two-piece, as I said earlier. If you happen to be process any of recommended weapon as I mentioned earlier, so being a Xiao is a good option as you if you got those weapon. So I hope you like this guide, and if you find helpful, feel free to share your thoughts in this comment or comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as it support us definitely. And additionally, I go frequently live on YouTube at 9 p.m. So considering to give me a follow and enable notification. If you like to do join chat or do hangouts, so we can